and some examples of like similar successful campaigns. What will I do next? So for week 4, I will continue to develop actionable recommendations for promoting the newsletter and fundraising efforts, including digital marketing and like community engagement nonprofit goal, right? So do I have to mention that when I'm doing my analysis, like for developing the report or like the presentation?
Given that there's so many people working on that particular initiative and project, I also have people in Fanshawe, like 53 students in total, and then like more than a quarter of you are working on the GoFundMe and all the social medias.
Mm-hmm.
So it's whatever interests you the most, you can work on that. And if you see like if you look at other people's work, if you've ever done that, ever looked on the Google sheet, you can see maybe someone is working and more focused on one, and then one is not focused on something else. So you can kind of like fill in gaps where you see necessary. But if you don't want to go into that section of whatever you're working on, you don't have to. Like your main focus is quality. So whatever can give you quality, if you only need to focus on like one or two or three at most, that's where you work most optimally, then just do those. If you want to do more, go for it. If you don't feel like you can do more, like you're too overwhelmed, like you know yourself best and what quality work will look like for you, then just ignore the others if you can't, if it's like too overwhelming for you.
Okay, thank you.
I plan to like wrap up my research like by next week and start the analysis of like strategic recommendations.
Rights and responsibilities, and then I started on researching on how we can develop the toolkit with WordPress. My next move would be see how the infographic would be designed. We'll probably
Infographic. If I was to do like, because I did mainly tenant rights and responsibilities, could it be that I make the infographic with just tenant and like just the tenant side, or should I also have to include like the landlord side as well in the infographic?
That'll help me too. I don't really have any issues as a landlord. Everyone's been great. So if you want to do for tenants, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay,
Pass it on to the
perfect.
next person.
Thank you.
All the research notes. I just have to put it all together in a formal report. So I should be done that by tonight. And
I'm the last person, so I'll just go. Um, I'm in the landlord and tenant team, and this week I researched a bit more on the didn't really face it this week. And our next steps, I'm planning on discussing with my teammates right after this meeting what the next steps will be, whether it's making a brochure or infographic on Canva or any other platform.